Alma Leathers is a business, it's a tale of two centuries. In each century it's faced issues of survival. And to survive, it's gone back to design, innovation and people, and that was the way forward for the business. Our story is uniquely different, yet familiar, that an old English company looking for a future. I'd like to share some of those thoughts with you. 90% of our business depends on people with great craft skills. Where do you find them? A challenge in itself in this day and age. No time to worry about cultural, religious or ethnic backgrounds. Reality. We used to make 40 million pairs of shoes a month in the old days. We probably make a few thousand today. I took two diverse approaches to survive. One was about design and innovation, because before that all we did was ever sell skins to the local manufacturers. And that was still the business that we inherited, so what were we going to do about it? And the things we did to allow it to compete was we developed a range of very high-tech, fashionable leathers that could not be copied so easily in the Far East. So the manufacturer was producing something unique and different. At the end of the 20th century, the manufacturing era was virtually over. I mean, if you actually look at the figures, I think there's about 5 guys who make jackets in the East End today when there was hundreds of them. There's about 4 or 5 companies that make handbags in the country when there was thousands. I looked at these industries dying and I believed that you could manufacture in England. You could make it in England and you could still build a business through design, innovation, and there was skill here, there was people here who actually made some of the best products in the world in the past 50 or 60 years. We invested in training, new workforce, teaching new skills, but there wasn't training available, so we did it in a way, you cannot make that way, it has to be perfect, so go back and stitch it again. We've just won a project, now again I'll show you a few slides, in the Middle East, and it's an incredible project of a lifetime, my lifetime. But I found myself selecting people for the project. I've actually employed an African, Arab-speaking Muslim, who's a brilliant project manager, worked on most of the big projects in the East End. I've employed an Iranian architect. Did I stop in all this over the last 10 years and think, well, I should be employing more Bengalis? Tragedy, my fellow, a lot of them don't want to do the leather business anymore. They don't want to sit at sewing machines. They didn't want to stitch. Did I think the Poles actually were painters and decorators? And now I've got 4 or 5 of them. What else? We've got a Maltese person who's brilliant, a great cutter. You should see his talent in cutting. But a lot of these guys today produce the finest leather interiors, and that we are, Lord forgive me for vanity, the best in what we do. And it's all people around London, people that we've retrained, people also that are willing to work